Today I will be talking about the 4-3 defense. As is in its name, you have 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 defensive backs. Sorry about all this extraness, but my candles and candle holders represents the defense, and my canned goods and spices represents the offense. In a 4-3 defense, we'll start on the strong side. The strong side being the side with the tight end, where the most people at. And this is my tight end here. My defensive tackle will be in a 3 technique. The 3 technique is the outside shoulder of the guard. Defensive tackle is mainly the only regular defensive lineman on the field. He's mainly responsible for run support and some penetration. My strong side defensive end is in a wide, well, not a wide 9. My strong side defensive end is in a 9. The 9 technique is on the outside of the tight end. We want him to be able to, any run that you see out here, we want him to be able to bust it inside to our linebacker. And we will talk about him later. Or to bust it outside to where you have our strong safety or our corner to be able to clean it up. Secondly, we will talk about my nose tackle. The nose tackle most of the time is pretty much a big athletic guy. Somebody who's pretty strong that can, hold things up. He'd be shaded in a 1. And the 1 technique is the outside of the center. My weak side defensive end will be in a 5 technique. The 5 technique is on the outside of the tackle. Basically, we want him just to play. He's probably one of the more athletic guys we got on the field. Secondly, we'll be talking about our linebackers. 3 linebackers are the Mike, which equals the middle linebacker. The Sam, which is the strong side linebacker. And the Will, which is the weak side linebacker. The Mike linebacker is the most important guy on the 4-3 defense. He calls all the calls. He makes the reads. He says strong side, weak side. He pretty much is a coach on the defense. The Mike's responsibility on a run is pretty much to follow the flow of the fullback, which is this guy right here. So, the fullback is running to the strong side. Our Mike linebacker will field and either try to take on the fullback or make a play. Same way to if you go to the weak side. Now, 9 times out of 10, he's about 5 yards behind the defensive lineman. More if he's not that good of a reader. Less if he is a pretty good reader. Hopefully, our Mike linebacker is a good reader. Now, we'll be talking about our Sam linebacker. Our Sam linebacker is pretty much split between our D tackle and our strong side defensive end. What we want him to do is, if he see flow to the strong side, he's going to try his best to fill the C gap strong. And if he see it going on the weak side, his first responsibility is to the A gap to cut back all the cutback lanes. And then once he does that, he has the ability to chase from behind. The reason we want him to cut back is to make sure there ain't no reverses, counters, cutback lanes, and whatever like that. Secondly, we'll be talking about our weak side linebacker. Now, our weak side linebacker is a pretty athletic guy. He's pretty much like an extra guy on the weak side. So pretty much we want him to, bounce everything on the inside or make a play to the outside. The coverage that I would use normally in a 4-3 would be a cover 2, personally. Cover 2 is you have two safeties deep, strong safety which on the strong side of the field, and your weak safety which on the weak side of the field. They both got 2 halves, and your corners, strong side corner, weak side corner, 2 counters. Your corners are pretty much responsible for their own zones. That there is a 4-3.